To illustrate the importance of having different speakers on different channels, I am using an example of an interview of two people who have been recorded on two separate channels. So first of all, I'm going to play that clip and we're going to listen to how it sounds, and then we're going to isolate each channel and we'll see what happens on individual channels. So let's play that for now.
Okay, so get comfortable, and we're going to move this a little closer. Yeah. There we go. Love it. All right. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Emanuela Grace, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
You're a legend among vocal coaches, so I'm told. And today we're talking about how people can improve their vocal tone and how it impacts your...
All right. So there's obviously two people talking. One person, so the host, is slightly louder than the guest, but generally, if we look at this section here where both of them are speaking...
I'm excited to be here.
You're a legend among vocal coaches. So
all in all, the volume is well balanced between the two. Now, the only reason why that happened is because each one of them have been recorded on a separate channel. Now, let's now isolate each channel and see what happens. So I'm just going to mute the guest channel and we're just going to play the host.
Okay, so get comfortable, and we're going to move this a little closer. There we go. Love it. All right. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Emanuela Grace, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
You're a legend.
As we can hear, the voice of the guest is very, very faint. That's because the microphone of the host is picking up on the voice of the guest, but because they're probably using dynamic microphones, which are directional microphones, the voice of the guest is not being picked up very well, which creates a relatively large separation in the sound levels. If I reverse it and if I play the guest now,
I'm excited to be here.
You're a legend among vocal coaches.
So we can see that something similar is happening except in reverse. So we have the voice of the guest, which is quite clear and quite loud, and then we have the voice of the host, which is quite muffled and at a low volume. Because each one has been recorded on a separate channel, we can pretty much edit them completely independently. So if I wanted to boost up, so let's unmute this. If I wanted to make the voice of the guest slightly louder, because she's just a tiny bit softer.
So much for joining me on the show. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
You're a legend among vocal coaches.
So we can see now that the volume is a little bit more balanced. And by increasing the volume of the guest, I have not actually impacted on the volume of the host at all. So having every individual speaker, individual instrument, individual piece of music on a separate channels offers you a tremendous amount of control compared to if everything was on one single channel.